Okay, so I pasted in a password, in the password to my GitHub. I've been being redirected to the authorized application. I hope this is author. Is I authorized? Oh, is this the authorized application? Okay, this is the opera. Please complete authentication in your browser. Fine, because browsers are really fucking secure, so that makes sense. All right, great. So now I have pushed that to the get to the origin, which is not it's I don't know why it's called that. Master is just why is it still called that? I thought we agreed that was racist. And origin, this is not the origin. It originated on my computer. One watching, is that me? Am I automatically watching my own thing? I don't need to watch it. I don't I don't care what happens to it. So anyway, I guess if I do anything, I can upload a new version after I do anything and make a commit. Like, here you go. I just like said hello. Commit with me having said hello. So I feel like I could explain better. I don't know if it'll help, but I could explain better what I mean by GitHub being boring and not allowing anything. Like, it just seems from the history of computing, and I mean everything started back when we felt lucky to have text files. I mean, this is before my time, but they felt lucky to have text files because they didn't have to put in the punch cards anymore, right? So, from that perspective, it's super awesome how you can do anything at all on GitHub. Yay. But also, if we were to take like a modern perspective on computing, like stuff like sounds and the videos that normal computer users who use computers are used to how they're able to put sounds and videos and make programs do things with sounds and videos, except that so GitHub is this idea like that everything will just be text and with what wisdom is allowed so far, because it's only this text with these plans. This is the plan where it's my job now to mutate because I'm in mutate. So I'm thinking like, what should we do? Make even more children? Because 3 doesn't seem like that many. The other family has 8. I feel like we should have at least 4. So there, I have done a mutation. I've done my job as mutate. I'm in the mutate station being mutate, and see now everything is turned red because of GitHub. I mean, you don't have that program that turns everything red if you haven't checked in your changes in GitHub. But like, what am I supposed to add this and say git commit I what did I do? I mutated something. That doesn't work, right? What am I supposed to push something every time I mute something? Or like do anything? Like even just listen to it telling a dog joke, but the dog jokes wouldn't be allowed. You're not allowed to upload a bunch of dog jokes to GitHub. GitHub isn't a place where you upload gigabytes of ridiculous dog jokes. GitHub is a serious place where you are only boring. And that's like so, and it's the only place where, oh, okay, okay, all right, great. Now it's time to now it's time to commit again how I changed. Okay, I dispatched at all. I guess I should commit that too. So like, I mean, I could commit like every once in a while after doing stuff, I guess, if you want. So then, wait, git push dash u for some reason, origin, and then the up. Oh, this is to mark what's the upstream, which is origin. And we could have named it anything. Maybe it's my fault it's named origin. And we could rename master to something other than master. And these are just the standard things that are ridiculous and racist. And it's also my fault. It's my fault because I could have chosen something else, I guess. So now do we have the most now? I dispatched it all. So whatever. I mean, would that be useful to you if I put a bunch of changes here on GitHub with whenever anything happens to with what wisdom? Should I keep running with what wisdom and having things happen on GitHub for it? It doesn't it doesn't make sense with how programming makes sense to me. Like this is up under Utopia, and it's a cute little process family. It only has 868 things in it because it's only like a couple weeks old. It's a baby, and it just turned the light to a nice like yellowy green color, and then so it's like making changes in itself, and it's doing its process of programming by changing the light is what it does. It changes the light to purple, and then things change, and it's way bigger than could be checked into anywhere because it's like, I mean, it's not even big. It's like a week old. It's a baby. It's just a baby, and in this a baby, it's a 1.22 gigabytes, which isn't even a lot. 1.22 gigabytes costs like a penny to. It spent a lot more on running Mixtral. Well, it hasn't actually because I'm in the free trial period on any scale still. But in theory, it spent more on Mixtral than on being 1.22 gigabytes of. So, but because it has like things that are read by it has things that are read by robot voices and stuff, and it has Bark generates some waves, and it just has some, like just a few anything, like a little bit of data at all. Anyway, this also has some private data, and it's just not that idea. It's not that idea of how to do it. But I made a video where I started off with what wisdom and showed you how to like start out, and I would not especially recommend like starting with this, especially. What does this dispatcher say? It's kind of cute. It says a rocket ship. Um, but and then it works fine as far as I know. But I wouldn't like especially recommend this one. And with what wisdom doesn't do anything yet. But none of the programs here on GitHub do anything, so it's in good company. Here it is in a whole world of things that just sort of like convert data formats of things that people don't care about into other things people don't care about. Is my general impression of. I'm not sure what these particular things are. Sort even more alphabetically. I don't. This is cool actually. This is someone super cool, doing stuff about a conlang dictionary. So I'm sorry. I apologize for everything. GitHub is super cool, actually. It's got lots of cool stuff. It's just like buried in what the software industry gradually became. But hopefully everything is going to get better starting now.